Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where today we have a news video. I haven't done one of these for a while, but that is because I lost my voice for about a month, but now I've got it back. So let's take a look at what's going on, well, what's coming to the game today and what will be coming in this coming week. So, Mother's Day, May 11th, superb, good day. Everyone needs to appreciate their mum, and what better way to show mum appreciation for all her hard work and care. What better way to do that than sending your money to wargaming? Yes, this is a thing. So for 1250 gold you can buy all of these Mother's Day emblems, or you can complete the challenge, which is earn 2000 or more XP in any number of battles and you will get a standard medkit. And you'll get a emblem voucher, which means you can pick any one of these for free. So, my recommendation is go see your mum, go spend money on your mum, say thank you to your mum, put the controller down and forget that this game exists for a bit. Do not spend your money pretending to show your appreciation to your mother by giving it to wargaming. Yeah, just don't do that. Probably not a very good thing to be doing, in my opinion. So, let's move it on. There is a new SturmPanzer V, 150mm of paint. Now, based on the looks of this and what they're saying here, the final vehicle of our clean line is just as terrifying as the monster tank counterpart, the Creature. Now, the Creature is the Tier 7 Halloween version of this. I'm assuming it's the Halloween version of this. I'm not heavily involved in World War II, so I can't really say. But if that is the case, then it's basically a Tier 7 derp Panther, basically, and I'm gonna guess it's the same as the Creature, which is why they've mentioned it there. Those that play World War II, this will be of interest to you. If you want to know more about this tank, then I would recommend watching the other content creators that cover World War II. I won't be covering it because I don't know enough about World War II to be able to comment on it accurately. So if you want to know more, check out some of the other content creators. Next up, we have the battle heroes. So April is behind us. So these are the results for April. So if your name is in this this list here, then good job. I have noticed that PlayStation has done very well. There's a couple of X's in there, but the PlayStation players apparently ran away with that one. We have another Battle Heroes competition. I suppose this is a competition, challenge, I don't know. For May. So for May, you need to play French Tier 5 to Tier 7 World War II. So again, this is just World War II, so I won't be taking part. Well, I could try taking part. But what you need to do, play the French tanks Tier 5 to Tier 7, and you'll be a winner if you deal the most damage in a single battle, the most kills in a single battle, most damage blocked in a single battle, most spotting assist, most track assist, most enemies spotted, most medals earned, and the most basic free XP earned in a single battle. So if you happen to win that, then your name will be called out. I believe they mentioned here somewhere it will be on their live stream, their next live stream coming up. It does say it somewhere. May 2025. I've lost it. Oh, there it is. May 31st. That's the end of it. And the results will be called June 3rd. Okay, on Twitch and YouTube. So if that is of interest to you, then yeah, go ahead, take part. French tanks, Tier 5 to Tier 7. Alright, next up. Celebrating Victory in Europe Day. This is obviously a big historical anniversary. Victory in Europe. There's a bit of spiel here about the significance of victory in Europe for World War II. Quote from Winston Churchill there. 30% silver discount on all tech tree tanks from Tier 7 to Tier 10. So that's kind of covering World War II. Covers more than World War II, but hey, we'll just look past that. And we have 2 camos. Now, Wargaming do need to do a better job of displaying what these camos will actually look like, because that doesn't help us all that much, although it does looks kind of Swedish, that camo. It'll be interesting to put those on the tanks. I mean, I'd like to know if this grey is transparent. If that's transparent, then I'm not sure if that's going to be any good. But this one, that's going to be decent for summertime, I reckon. This one, maybe summertime. I don't know. We'll have to see. Have to apply it to a vehicle and see. You also get these emblems and these these inscriptions, so that'll be nice for those of you that are interested in getting those things. We have the premium tank bundles here as well, so you can get three tanks for 9,400 gold. That's I would guess that's not bad. IS2, what do we got here? We've got the IS-122S, the IS-2, and the Cromwell B. Now, 3 tanks for 9,400 gold. You could do worse than that. You really could do worse. The IS-2 on its own, 5,050. ISU-122, 4,600 on its own. 3,450 for the Cromwell B. So really, that is quite a significant saving if you buy all 3 tanks in one bundle. They are all World War II tanks, so I can't really comment. You'd need to check out World War II content creators, see what they say about these tanks. Check out previous tank reviews on those vehicles to see if you're interested in getting them. Now, the one that I'm probably going to be interested in is the cosmetics, because we have all of the camos listed here. So the anniversary pack special, you get both camos and the emblems and the inscriptions for 640 gold. That's actually quite good. That's not too bad. The only thing that does annoy me about this is Wargaming are still selling us camos based on the season. Now, for those of you that play Cold War, you'll know, for example, this VE Day 80th, that's not going to be too bad for desert, maybe. Summertime, good. It's going to be no good for winter. No good for winter. But if you buy this, you're forced to have a winter option. Now, I would love it if Wargaming would stop this and just sell us 4 camos that we can put wherever we want. That would be great. They do have that feedback. They've had that feedback for almost a year now. Who knows? Maybe they'll do something about it. I don't know. But this does seem to be a pretty good pack if you want both of those, I'd say, limited edition camos for your tanks. So there we go, guys. This, well, I say there we go. This pack does vary. You can choose different variations. If you don't want the camos, you can just have, well, if you don't want the vouchers, you can just buy a particular camo. Or you can get just the emblems or just the inscriptions. You don't have to buy everything. So 640 gold for everything, but the camo sets on their own are 750 gold. So that entire set for 640 is more worth it, in my opinion. Unless you want to spend more money. I don't know. It's up to you. So there we go. That is all of the news for this week. One thing I would like to see from Wargaming is every year there is a Victory in Europe Day. I would like to see a Victory over Japan Day or Victory in the Pacific Day, because that does tend to get forgotten. The Pacific Theatre doesn't get a whole lot of coverage. And if you are a member of, say, for example, the United States Marine Corps, your history of your service goes back to the Pacific quite heavily. And they don't seem to cover it all that much. Yes, the USMC division, not division, branch of the military was in Europe. Not all that prevalent. Didn't do as much as they did in the Pacific. But it would be nice if we had a Victory in the Pacific Day as well, because I would like to see that personally. So, there you go. That's my 2 cents on this particular anniversary, this particular celebration. And that is all I've got for this video. So if you guys have enjoyed it, please leave it a like, if not a dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.